He's trying to get out of the dry line. We'll see if he does it on the backstretch. The leaders.
Oh,
big
wreck.
1 and 2, big wreck, yellow
Gragson, Austin Dillon, both around. We saw the 43 of Eric Jones avoiding.
Austin Cindric in it.
71 also caught up here. Zane Smith.
Bubba Wallace.
Big wreck.
Yeah.
Again, a playoff contender. He is right on the cut line right now.
The thing just looped around him.
Prior to that wreck, he was +5 ahead of Joey Logano.
You heard him say it just looped around on him. This car is done. Winding that down. All right, Noah Gragson on the bottom of the racetrack. See Denny on the outside. The 10 just comes right around, takes the 23. Austin Dillon, been that kind of year for Austin. He is, if he's in a place, there'll be a wreck in front of him. It's just been terrible.
Pretty big hit right there for the 23.
And this is what we talk about. You know, everybody's like, hey, let's go, it's rain tires, but it's inevitable people are going to overstep their bounds, trying to learn how much grip these tires have, how hard can I push the race car. It's just a learning process. You can point your finger at Noah and say, you know, you shouldn't have done that, but it could have happened to anybody in my eyes.
Running along with the 6. Watch his right rear tires. Well, already happened there, but the right rears were on the paint when that thing started to go around. The painted line. Oh, excuse me, the 10, yes.
Yeah. 23, obviously not happy. Well, maybe he's a little short of his own stall. Maybe a quick run there. I thought he was trying to say something to the 10, but maybe that's just where it stopped.
Yeah, look, I think this is one of those situations where when somebody makes a mistake, I understand you'd be upset, but this is just demanding. It's very easy to overstep your bounds here.
There, Bubba Wallace has made it back up into his stall.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's just where it stopped, but on that replay right there, I think that was on purpose. Bubba wanted to let the 10 know that he's frustrated with him. Gotta be careful, Bubba. NASCAR definitely doesn't look, they look much different when things start to happen on pit road with crew members out there. There were some 10 crew members out there. Now, I wasn't super egregious, but, you know, it goes down a slippery slope when you start getting near other people's pit boxes.
So look at the playoff bubble. Look at what just happened there.
It has changed.
Yeah, that is why this is so important, and that is why, even though it is a demanding situation, Bubba Wallace is upset because he had Joey Logano in a position where he was wrecked, was not going to have a good finish, and he's not able to capitalize on it. He did nothing wrong. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and obviously you can see it was a hit as well.
Yeah.
Bubba Wallace will have to make his way into the infield care center to get checked out. We saw the AMR safety crew member there. The medical team is going to come over and check him out, get him into the infield care center.
You hope he's okay. I mean, you know, we forget. You know, we say, hey, he's okay. He was released from the infield care center. We don't go home with him.
Right.
And trust me, these things hurt.
There he's going to make the walk.
Rick, you mentioned the paint. We take another look at this. I don't have enough experience on an oval, but I know in the road courses the paint definitely looks, you know, a little bit slicker. The 10 goes in. Look at the right rear. It kind of gets right on that paint and kind of stays on the paint and snaps right around. Now look, last run we have cars running all over the racetrack. There was some on the apron, so I can't say with confidence the paint was the difference this time or whether it was just speed, but it definitely was that right rear on the paint. Here's that impact you talked about, Jeff.
Front tires came off the ground, and the angle of that impact, Steve, is why it was so severe. I mean, it was essentially a head-on impact. You know, it was not a glancing blow by any means.